How-Tos with Aaron. Alright, today I'm going to show you how to cut your own stringers for making your wooden steps. And you can see here I've got my lines all drawn out to cut. Now I'm going to show you how I got to this point. So for this case, I've got some steps that I'm repairing, and one of the stringers broke. And so I'm going to cut a new one to replace it. The whole concept of cutting stringers is called rise over run, and it's the measurement of how deep you're going horizontally and how high you're going vertically. So I'll show you how to get that if you're starting off with some new steps. In this case, I'm copying these old steps, and so I'm just going to measure what they already have. So for my run, got about 9 3/8, 9.5. And for my rise, the vertical, about 7 inches. Pretty good dimensions for working it out good to a decking board, with two of them together being 11 and then being able to get around 7 high. So I've got my framing square with these framing square clips, and I've got them clipped on at the measurement of my rise and run. You can get these clips on Amazon or at Lowe's. So I'm just going to put it down, and these clips are going to hold it at the right dimension of my rise and run. Trace it with a pencil, slide it down, and get my next step where the last one ended. All the way till I've got all of my steps marked. I like to cut an extra inch off the bottom so that I can fit a decking board underneath it and give them all something good to sit on. Also at the top, you typically are going to end up cutting the amount of a deck board off the top so that you can have your overhang and your faceplate on there. Now I just got to cut this with a skill saw. It's okay to overcut your line a little bit, or just go back with a jigsaw and finish it off. So if you're building these steps new and you don't have anything to copy, how you would get your rise measurement is measure from the top of where you're trying to get to, the top of the deck, let's say, and to the ground. And if your number, let's say you got a measurement of 42, you want to divide that by about how many steps you think it's going to be. So let's say 6. 42 divided by 6 is 7. 7 is a pretty good step height. You want your steps to be in between 6 and 8 inches tall. Then for your run, you want to just kind of use your decking boards that you're going to work it out to, which 2 of them together are going to be 11 inches of a width. And then I like to do an inch overhang, so I have my run at 10 inches most of the time. And so your rise and run in that case would be 7 by 10 inches. Now let's say you got a number that doesn't work out to a multiple of 7. That's fine. Let's say you're working it out to 40 inches on the height. You would still divide that number by about what you think it's going to be, which divided by 6 would be your steps would be a little less than 7, like somewhere around 6 3/4, something like that. And you just keep working out your number, dividing it by different numbers. You could divide 40 by 5, and then you got 8. If you don't want your steps to be 8 inches tall, which is, a little tall, then you would just go for the 6 steps at, less than 7 inches. And that's how you get your dimensions for that. And then you just do rise versus run on your square and get it marked up there. There we go. We got this one looking good. Fits in real nice. Got it screwed in at the top and sitting on the board at the bottom. And looks pretty good compared to the other ones. That's how I do it, and that's how you can do it. Don't forget to check out my channel for other cool videos about how to do other great things, and I hope this one was helpful. Subscribe and like, and be blessed.